ECO561. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves.
My name is Nur Syahira binti Zulkifli.
My name is Nur Aini Mardia binti Sahih.
My name is Nur Shazrin Izzati binti Azad.
My name is Fatin Faiz Sakina binti Hussein.
Today, our group will present the chapter 2, which is the law of comparative advantage. First, we will look how trade began with early ideas like mercantilism, then moved to absolute advantage, and later to comparative advantage. Next, we will show a real example to help you understand how these ideas work in real life.
I will explain the first subtopic of this chapter, which is mercantilism. Mercantilism is an old trade theory where trade is seen as a zero-sum game, meaning one country's gain is another's lose. The goal for mercantilism is to maximize exports over imports to accumulate gold and silver, which was seen as a measure of a country's wealth at that time. To achieve this, government play a big role where they put high tariff on imports, gave subsidies for exporters, and also rely on getting raw materials from colonies. For example, during the US-China trade war in 2018, both countries raised tariffs to protect their own industries. This is a modern version of mercantilist thinking. Now, we're moving on to the next subtopic, which is Adam Smith's theory of absolute advantage. This theory says that a country has an absolute advantage if it can produce a good more efficiently than another. The main idea for this theory is that countries should specialize in what they do the best and then trade with each other. This way, both countries benefit because they get more goods than if they try to make everything on their own. For example, if Malaysia is good at producing palm oil and Thailand is better at producing rice, they both should trade with each other. This way, they can save resources and gain more.
Next, I will explain the next subtopic, which is comparative advantage. First, gains from trade. Trade is beneficial when countries specialize in goods they can produce at a lower opportunity cost. For example, the US is better at producing soybeans, while China is better at making electronics. By specializing and trading, both countries can get more goods at lower cost. This not only increase total production but also give people access to a wider variety of goods. It helps improve economic growth and strengthen relationship between countries. In short, trade increases efficiency and benefits both sides.
This topic is labor theory of value. Labor theory of value is product value that based on amount of labor used in production. In simple terms, the more labor involved, the higher the value of the product. However, this theory has been criticized for being too simple. It does not consider other important factors like capital investment and technological advancement. For example, in China, many industries are still using labor-intensive such as electronics, while in United States, focus more on land-intensive such as soybean and cotton. Even labor theory of value not fully explain modern economy, it remained important historically. It helped form early trade theory foundation and also contribute to our understanding of value and production in economics.
Let's proceed with subtopic 2.3.3, which is opportunity cost, constant cost. So what is opportunity cost? Opportunity cost refers to what must be sacrificed to produce one more unit of another good. For example, if a country chooses to produce more coffee, it may need to give up producing some amount of palm oil due to limited resources like labor and land. Constant cost. Constant cost refers to trade-off stays unchanged as production increases. It means that the trade-off between two goods remains the same no matter how much of each is produced. This usually happens when resources are equally efficient in producing both goods. So, for every unit of one good a country produce, it always gives out a fixed amount of the other good. So this is the table for the opportunity cost theory. We can see that the country for Indonesia and Vietnam, for the coffee beans volume, for Indonesia 100 units and Vietnam's 90 units. For the CPO volume, which is palm oil volume, for Indonesia, it has 120 units, for Vietnam 80 units. So we calculate the opportunity cost for Indonesia. Coffee beans get 1.2 units of coffee beans, while Vietnam 0.89 units. While for the opportunity cost of CPO, and Indonesia got 0.83 units and Vietnam gets 1.12 units. So from this, Indonesia has a comparative advantage in producing CPO because to produce 1 unit of CPO, it has to let go only 0.83 units of coffee beans, while Vietnam has a comparative advantage in producing coffee beans because to produce 1 unit of coffee beans, it has to let go 0.89 units of coffee beans. According to this theory, both countries will benefit if they specialize in the good they have a comparative advantage in and then trade with each other. This kind of specialization and exchange allows both countries to enjoy more goods than if they tried to produce everything themselves. So we proceed with the production possibility frontier, which is PPF. PPF refers to a curve that illustrates alternative combinations of two commodities a nation can produce. So this is the table for the PPF. We can see that there are two countries, which is United States and United Kingdom, for product weight and clothes. I will explain for the first column, which is without trade. So without trade, US contains 90 units of weight, while UK has 40 units of weight. And for the clothes of United States, it contains 60 units, while UK contains 40 units. Then we calculate the opportunity cost. US get 2/3 units of clothes, while UK get 2 units of clothes. For US, it got 3/2 units of weight, and UK got 1/2 units of weight. From this, US to produce 1 unit of weight, it gives up 2/3 units of clothes, while UK to produce 1 unit of weight give up 2 units of clothes. And since US sacrifice less clothes to produce weight, it has the comparative advantage in weight production. So for the clothes, US to produce 1 clothes, it has to let go 3/2 units of weight, while UK to produce 1 unit of clothes, it has to let go 1/2 unit of weight. Since UK sacrifice less weight to produce clothes, it has the comparative advantage in clothes production. So this is the graph for this table. As I said just now, the point A shows the unit for the without trade. And we go to the specialization column. In specialization column, US gains 180 of weight and 0 units of clothes, while UK it got 0 units of weight and 120 units of clothes. And then we calculate the trade for both countries, and US got 110 weight and UK got 70 weight. For the clothes, US got 70 clothes and UK got 50 clothes. After that, gains from the trade, UK will get 20 units of weight, while UK will get 30 units of weight. And lastly, US will get 10 units of clothes and UK will get 10 units of clothes. So from this table, we can refer this both graph for US and UK. Based on the opportunity calculation, US specialized in weight, which is producing 180 units of weight and 0 units of clothes, while UK specialized in clothes, which is producing 120 units of clothes and 0 units of weight. This specialization allows each country to focus on producing the goods they are relatively more efficient at, thus maximizing total output. So, in conclusion, comparative advantage enables all countries to benefit from trade even if it's one more efficient in everything. It shows shift from old to modern theories, which is from mercantilism to absolute or comparative advantage. And lastly, trade theory evolution now includes capital, technology, and other factors beyond labor alone. So that's all from us. Thank you.